Hello, hello. This is Describe Gaming. I'm coming at you with another Let's Play Physical You Stand Accused. I'm pretty sure you know what villain that is. We're going against Good Baddie, Big Creeper of the Night, Ronan the Accuser with his huge hammer, ready to hammer time me. But we have a game plan. I'm going to go into detail like how I play against Ronan. Now, if you're new to my channel or if you're a longtime person of Descry Gaming, you know that I like challenge, and I think my channel really started to take off when we did a lot of Ronin Let's Plays, mainly with Hulk and other weaker heroes. So yeah, I think I've sort of been known from the early days as Descry is the crazy guy that fights Ronin a lot and wins on expert. Fast forward, it looks like Web Warrior kind of stole the spotlight a little bit, because I go over to his channel, all I see is Venom Goblin, Ronin, Venom Goblin, Ronin, Magneto, and that's sort of what my channel has. If you look at my channel feed like half a year ago, that was kind of like what I was doing, basically just fighting the S tier villains. Long story short, I think the reason why I gravitated to Ronin, Venom, and Magneto is because I've kind of reached that point of the game where on standard expert, I wasn't getting challenged or didn't find the villains below those villains that much harder. I don't know if it's just my deck building was a lot better, or I just got better at the game. But I always found those villains gave me a very close game, very edge of your seat type game, because the tempo in the each of those villains is so high, meaning they can come out of nowhere and hit you with a whole bunch of damage or overkill, or do some nefarious thing and take away your item, or make it hard for you to gain tempo back. And where the traditional enemies, like which are not terrible in the game, I'm just saying, I think there's a reason why people fear Ronin. There's a reason why people fear Venom Goblin, Magneto. It's because these villains in the game definitely make you bring your A game out. So meaning you need to deck build accordingly, kind of know what their main thing is they try to do, and try to mitigate that kind of attack on you. So Ronin is a hard hitter. He has his recommended modular, gives him overkill, piercing, fanaticism in his own toolkit, just demolishes chump blocking. So he sort of really turns the meta, which people are so used of, like the standard Marvel Champions is build up, use allies to get a lot of thwarting and maybe damage, but then at the end of the day, chump block with them, and it kind of keeps your heroes immune to a lot of damage. But you can't necessarily rely on that against Ronin, unless you get very lucky and he gets no fanaticisms and no overkill boost cards. So that's why I think Ronin has been kind of hard for a lot of Marvel Champion players, is that he sort of turns that meta upside down. And then if we talk about Venom Goblin, he's like a different tempo type based villain, where he really packs on a lot of threat and discarding cards, adding threat to all schemes. And he hits pretty hard as well. He's not a weak hitter, not as hard as Ronin. So I think these villains definitely test Marvel Champion players to their limits, I believe. And I think if you follow my channel too long enough, I was kind of the guy that was really into standard 2. Like that was my favorite, with standard 2 with expert and sometimes expert 2. And is mainly I would go to those settings on the weaker villains like Claw, Taskmaster, and that did help and make them more interesting and more respectful, in my opinion. Now, this is you're listening to someone that's played Marvel Champions probably and I'm not exaggerating. Like I probably have 1,000 games under my belt over the course of the 3 to 4 years that I've owned the game. So, I mean, I should be pretty damn good at the game. Or so, and again, not all of us are have played that many games of Marvel Champions. So, like what I'm talking about is more like as far as difficulty goes, it's one of those things where, like, you know, if you play the game to death, you sort of know the best builds, the best approaches to building up and tactics when you're playing Marvel. There's certain little tricks you can do to get the most mileage out of the player phase or even the villain phase. And but you know, at its core, I think Marvel Champions is a great game. And Ronan the Accuser was one of my favorite villains, and this was before like Web Warrior came on the scene and other people started really showcasing how fun Ronan is. I liked him from the start. I think the first time I saw someone play Ronan was actually play the game or beat the game back then. So he is another content creator that would do lots of Let's Plays. And so he was the first one I saw play Ronan, and he just got demolished. And that kind of interests me. I'm like, because he's not a bad player, but the fact that he was having such a hard time dealing with Ronan, and I think it had to do, again, what I'm talking about. Like your tactics have to change a bit. And I'm going to go over some of the tactics I use against Ronan to have a better experience for some. Now, I think because the player card pool has grown, that it's a much easier time against Ronan. If you were stuck in the progression areas where when Guardians was released and that was your card pool, yes, Ronan was definitely very hard to beat back then because we have so many good cards now and more utility cards to kind of maybe put a snag in his plan a little bit. But yeah, that really interests me. And then, so I remember watching Steve and him saying, "Oh, the only way you can beat Ronan is it was Doctor Strange. This is ridiculous." And he could barely beat him with Doctor Strange, mind you. And finally, he won a game with Doctor Strange. But then it got me questioning, like, because I know the community has always said Hulk is the worst hero, and Hulk cannot beat anybody, or Hulk's just a bad hero per se. I said, I wonder if I can beat Ronan with the so-called worst hero in the game, Hulk. And so I started theory crafting, trying to come up with a build. Do I rush him? Do I try to control him? I ended up doing a rush build and an aggression. And I think by the time I figured out the deck building and the piloting, I think my win rate was about anywhere from 40 to 60% against Expert Ronan with Hulk. Because I would win like maybe 2 out of the 5, sometimes 3 out of the 5. So not bad. But that sort of got my, I think that's when my channel started to kind of get noticed. Because that was a very tiny Marvel Champion channel at that time. And I still am kind of like, we are approaching, I think, 1,000, which is awesome. I want to thank you for the people that are subscribed. And I know I do different stuff on my channel too, but Marvel Champions has always been close and dear to me. But, and that kind of led me into a lot of different avenues with Marvel Champions. The thing is, I feel like once you beat Ronan or kind of hit that accomplishment, because it does feel really good when you beat Ronan. And I think that's why there's a lot of intrigue and a lot of views. Like I think, when Web Warrior's channel exploded, he was doing lots of Ronan plays, like Ronan, Venom Goblin. It's pretty much, if you go back to his early videos, that's like his bread and butter. But like, I think, I didn't have as much success with the growth of my channel, but like it definitely, that was sort of, has been my, kind of my journey in Marvel Champions, basically. And then the weird thing is like, where do you go? Like, once you beat Ronan, where do you go next to get your next fix for a challenge? And then Venom Goblin came out, which again was a really cool puzzle as far as tactically, how do you beat this villain, And I'm sure the cool part is you could really go into depth and strategies for each of these villains I'm talking about. Again, they're very hard villains, but what I like about these villains is I feel even with just the standard expert put in, they give you a super hard challenge. Like, and even beating them to this day, you still feel really awesome about it because they're really hard and it really challenges you. And I don't recommend putting standard 2 with these villains. Like, that's just, you're just asking to hate your life. Hate the day you were born, basically. Which I think I've experimented, but I realized that was not a good experiment. The crazy thing about this game is that if you set your mind to it, you can do really really unorthodox things. Like, I remember being like, can we one turn kill Venom Goblin? Did Star-Lord and Cable. Done deal. Round 1, turn 1, kill. Then the next thing was like, okay, can we kill Ronan in one round, 1 turn? And done. Challenge accepted. Cable and Drax. Which is the other funny part is I was just recently watching I'm not going to throw names out here, but a tier list that was on YouTube, and the guy put Drax at like D, like almost at near F where Hulk is, and his main thing was like, oh, he has a 4-hand size, and he can't. There's no chance he can beat Ronan. Blah 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 blah. And I'm just thinking to myself, I have a video of Drax literally killing Ronan on turn 1 of the game on expert. I was just laughing to myself because I'm like, I wish I could, like, I should have put in the comments, oh, check my link here. You can watch Drax smash Ronan, beat him on 1 turn. But that's the thing. And that's why I'm not a huge believer of tier lists. And I know I've sort of gotten some of the content creators, some of their shadow on me because of that. Like, I'm not very popular with some of them because that is sort of like the thing that drives their views and growth in their channels is when they dissect and they're like, they do their whole power ladder. But I think I make some valid points. And I think some people in the community do see my side. Because, and that also brings me to like player counted, solo. And then the $1 million question is, can the game be perfectly balanced for multiplayer and solo at the same time? And I think there's some really solid debate evidence that can't be true on both sides. But I've always said to people, play what's happy. Like I wouldn't say someone, oh, don't play solo, play multiplayer. But like I do have my preference myself. And if someone asks me what I think is better, I would tell them what I think and why and back it up. But going forward is like Ronan's kind of been a pivotal moment in my journey with World Champions because I think he up until Ronan, I don't think I had the feeling of like there's nothing I can't beat or like the challenge. Like I felt when I got to Ronan, it was something I had to earn, and I think a lot of players do feel like that when they beat Ronan. And here's the thing, there was that mentality to beat Ronan, you have to play like Spider-Ham or Doctor Strange. That's a fallacy. It's not true. A lot of it comes to deck building and understanding what Ronan's encounter deck is doing. And and I really believe that because if you go to my channel, we have wins on Ronan with all different types of heroes, different aspects, controlling, aggression, a wide leadership deck. Like there's lots of routes you can beat Ronan. But again, at the end of the day, he's very challenging. So anyways, we're going to jump into this. But I thought I'd just kind of share a little bit of why I think Ronan's special for me. I know a lot of people can't stand Ronan and they think he's the worst villain ever created. But I do think for those players that have sort of played the game so much and they're just looking for a little bit of that, I need a challenge. I need something to push me to the next level. I think Ronin is an excellent villain to kind of open your mindset. I know some people like to say, the surging and this and that is just stupid and it's not, it's bad game design. Honestly, I don't, at this point, with how good our card pool is and how many different things we have, player size games, different events that can fetch things, I honestly don't think it's that bad. Maybe I would slightly agree with you back in the days when the Guardian expansion box was released. We had limited card pool, so it was definitely very challenging to come up with good decks that could beat them. But yeah, and that's, I guess, the thing about what's interesting about Marvel Champions is, it's a living card game, and it's a balancing act, because the more cards they release to the players, the more power creep increases for us as players. So it's that thing where they have to be careful, because you don't want to make the players too powerful, because then there's no challenge whatsoever. So anyways, I'm ranting, talking a lot. Let's go to the table. All right, so here we are, boys and girls. And yes, we're doing Jubilee and Storm. All right, so we're going to do the setups. I've shuffled everything, so I'm kind of locked and loaded here. So when you start the game, you would reveal 1A of the main scheme. Another thing I want to do too with my channel is, I don't know if we're going to go back to videos. Like, okay, let me just break this down for you people. I'm also known for doing like videos and stuff like that. Oh, I just noticed something. Oh, there we go. My red thing was off. Okay. I might put the videos in again. So like when I would play an event, a video would like pop up. I might kind of refrain from that. I'm just, the thing what I notice is like some of the very big, like I'll give you an example, like Dale. There was a guy that was named Dale that did Marvel Champions. His channel was quite big, and his content was pretty like basic. Like he would have a nice flow to his game, show the cards, and just play. So like the thing is, for me to spend time editing videos and kind of getting that into OBS, and I'm not really growing the way other channels are growing. And not to say not every Marvel Champions channel is super successful. There's lots of us that are really tiny, small, and we're happy if we get a few subscribers. But the point is, it's like my channel covers a lots of different, like my idea for my channel is to, I like content creation. So I like to cover games I like to play, and Marvel Champions is one of them. But I don't want to put in extra time and effort when I don't feel like people even remotely, like I know some people do like the videos. I'm aware of that. But I don't think the payoff for me and all that time is worth it. And probably just being more simpler with my channel would just grow me just as good. So I don't know. I'm on the fence with that. But the reason why I'm kind of going through this is there's a couple of reasons. Like I'll be moving pretty soon, so I'll get a new setup, and I do want to I do want to kind of make my content better and better. And for the games that I like to play, I want to kind of focus on my strengths. And I think there is like a trap to kind of focus on things that are benign, or they, in the grand scheme, they're not helping you grow as a channel. And I might fall into that trap from time to time. So yeah, I'm always learning and experimenting with things. And that's what I think my channel has been a lot, especially these last couple of years, just trying new things and seeing how people react to it. But yeah, going forward, my idea is just basically, I want to make the stuff I put on my screen, whether it's Marvel Champions or whatever, to be nice and clean, easier for people to see, and then, you know, try to play the game. So my idea with like Marvel Champions is like go through the cards the first time, and after that, just play quickly. Don't zoom up on every card, because I think, you know, if I do every single card in a whole game, it's going to be like a 2-3 hour like stream, which I don't think people want. And yeah, I'm talking a lot, but let's start the game here. So we got interception imminent. Put the Kree command ship environment and the Milano support into play. Attach universal weapon to Ronan the Accuser. Attach the power stone to the first player. And that's all been done. You flip it over, it has 14 for a 2-player game. First player action, exhaust the Milano. We can remove 3 threat from the scheme. Ronan the Accuser forces have ambushed the Milano, aiming to steal the power stone. With some quick wit and expert piloting, you may be able to halt their advances. And I think too is like, I feel like half the community likes the campaign, the lore and the scenarios. The other half doesn't care. Like, just play the mechanics of the game. So it's hard to please everybody, because some people do like reading all the lore and they like the campaign story. Some people don't. It's very interesting. Okay, so that's gonna be, then we're gonna do the reveal for Ronan Accuser, which is on the left, but we could just bring him here. So yeah, he's pretty high stats there. You combine the hammer, he's gonna get like 4 attack. If he has the power stone, that becomes 5 attack with the boost. It's pretty crazy. Then he has overkill, piercing. There's a reason why people fear him. So he starts with toughness. He has 18 health per player, so that's 36 on 2-player. When reveal, search the counter deck, discard power for cut the power side scheme, reveal it. Then you shuffle the cards, and then here's his ability. So when he activates, Ronan Accuser if he activates against the player with the power stone, you're going to give him 1 additional boost card. So that can lead to some serious threatening or attack damage. Now, I think the key. So Descar, you said you were going to tell us how you easily beat Ronan and what's your favorite strategies. Okay, I will go into detail here. I think this is a key thing, because with the hammer, he has stalwart. And stun and confuse is huge in this game. It slows the villain's tempo dramatically. And another thing is you lower his scheme and his attack by 1, which is pretty big, okay? Now, the best way to do this, if you run aggression and you have Sunfire, that's like literally the best way. The other thing is running target acquire, because this thing can come out on a boost and then it gets attached. So target acquire can kind of like just discard it if it tries to come out on a boost. Black Widow is also a really good ally and protection also to stop this from coming out as well. So there's different ways, but I think the key is to discard it. Now, if you don't have, say, Sunfire, obviously you got to take 2 damage, deal yourself 1 face down a counter card, shuffle it back into the deck. But I think if you have a stun or confuse in your hand, definitely good time to get rid of the hammer, yada, yada, yada. So he has that toughness. It says when revealed, get cut the power. So we're going to get cut the power off, or put in, sorry. And then this starts with 4 out of 14. All right, playing with standard 3. And let me just talk about standard 3. I think standard 3, okay, I love standard 2. Standard 2 was my go-to peanut butter and jam. I love doing standard 2 against the normal villains. But the shadow mechanism was so janky and just didn't feel good, because some games it would never come out, or some games it would come out too early. So what they did, which is brilliant, they made it where they calibrated it pretty good. I would say on player 2-player count and up, it's calibrated perfectly. Solo, I'm not a big fan of the balancing of solo, but it still works better compared to just normal standard, even for solo. But definitely gets way better as you go 2-player, 3-player. The thing is, there's numerous ways for the counters to go up. Also, it puts that dread, that fear into the heroes, like, oh gosh, the nemesis is probably going to be coming up maybe next round because it's got 4 counters on it. It just needs 1 more. So I really love, it does multiple things for me, but the thing is, I always did like the Nemesis system. I thought the Nemesis system was a very interesting and good idea and concept. The fact that it's a superhero game, most superheroes have an archenemy. It's kind of like just a typical, if you're a superhero, yes, you're going to have someone that wants to kill you, and that's fine. And Marvel Champions did it so well, but the problem is the way your Nemesis would come out would be so random. And it just, sometimes it wouldn't feel good, or it just, you never would see the Shadows of the Past come out. And that just, it just kind of bothered me. And I'm so happy that, they came up with a solution. And I would say, for anybody, really, everybody should just upgrade to standard 3. I mean, to me, there's no point to just still be sticking with standard 1. It just plays way better. And it's about the same difficulty. You could say it's just a hair more difficult, but we're talking peanuts. So I wouldn't even, complain about that. Anyways, so standard 3 expert we're playing with recommend modular. All right, so we're gonna start the game, and first player will be Storm. We'll start in Thunderstorm. So Storm has a setup. I feel a storm coming. Choose a sport from the weather deck and put it into play. So you do your setup. And there you go. Now you're going to draw to hand size. So let's do this. So we got a flash freeze. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got our Weapon X. I definitely want to keep Weapon X. The garden's very important. I want to hold on to that flash freeze. Weather Goddess is always pretty good. Probably, to be honest, we got to pay 2 resources to put those down. We probably just keep our hand here. And then we're going to do Jubilee. So we're playing Jubilee Aggression, which is quite different. So I like to build with her, but we got Mutant Education, which is pretty good because we want to get the shopping spree out and then shuffle it back into our deck. So we definitely want to keep Mutant Education. We got a Colossus, which is kind of nice before the Fanaticism comes out. So I don't know if we want to just keep Colossus and the Sunglasses and Mulligan 3, I guess, just to see. Oh, that's Storms. All right, so we got Moira Matager. So, okay. So I'm just going to shuffle because I saw the Storm card by accident. All right, we're going to start this up. All right, we're going to play action with Jubilee. So we'll call for a play action. Even though it's Storm's turn, we're going to say Mallrat action. Search your deck for shopping spree player size game and put into play. Limited once per phase. So we're going to search our deck. Oh. We got to put our player 1 token. Yeah, so player 1, Storm. There we go. All right, so shopping spree comes into play. And threat cannot be removed from this game by heroes or allies. But Storm's weather controls are supports, so it bypasses that kind of wording there. So we could exhaust your identity and alter ego, remove 1 threat from here. Any player may trigger this ability. A player who defeats the scheme searches their deck, discard pile for an item card, and puts into play, which is really good with Storm. So that gets put into play. Storm is going to play a resource for weapons X. So play only if your identity has the mutant trait. We exhaust weapon X to take 1 damage. We discard from your deck until you discard an identity specific card and add it to your hand. So we're going to play. We're going to take 1 damage. And then we get a flash. So we got both flash freeze, which is kind of bad. All right, second thing, the pay a resource for Oro's Garden. And we're going to use it to heal 1. Go back to 10. All right, gonna flip over. And with Storm, we're going to Thor for 2 with the Power Stone. So the Power Stone basically gives me +1 scheme, or +1 Thor, +1 attack. If a hero or villain deals 3 or more damage to a attached character with a single attack, attach Power Stone to the attacking hero or villain. But it uses the word attacked. So you got to look for keywords, a basic or a keyworded thing that says attack. All right, so we Thor for 2, uncut the power. Goes to 4. Then we're going to do weather control. Action, swap your weather support and play with the support of your choice from the weather deck. Resolve the special ability of your weather support and play once per round. So we're going to go from Thunder to Hurricane. Each player gains Retaliate 1. Remove 2 threat from a scheme. So because that's a support, it bypasses the requirement for Shopping Spree. Shopping Spree gets completed, which allows me to look for an item and put it into play. We're going to grab Storm's Cape. And that will be... So that resolves. Then we can exhaust the cape because the cape says hero response after you resolve the special ability on your weather support. Exhaust Storm's Cape, ready Storm. All right. So then I'm going to go Thor for another 2. Cut the power has 2 left on it. And then we'll wait for a play action. I'm just kind of bummed out that we got both flash freezes. I did not want that. All right, so we're going to... I think we're going to do this. So Milano, Milano for a resource plus another resource to play Mormatager. So basically when we flip from altar to hero, we draw a card. That player draws a card if they're a mutant. Then we're going to go Mutant Education. Choose up to 2 identity specific cards in your discard pile, shuffle them into your deck. If we have X mention, we draw 1. So I'm going to go put back Sunglasses, put back Shopping Spree. So that will get shuffled back in there. Okay. And then we're just going to pay 2 resources and bring Angel out. Because he's 1 less because I am a mutant. He has 1 Thor to attack. Now, the thing is, we could flip. Because we have a blocker. Yeah, I think we're going to do that. So Mormatager would trigger. It's the X-Jet. And then I'll thwart both with them to not cut the power off. Hold this for next turn. Takes a damage. All right. Oh, before we end our turn, we're going to play Weather Goddess. That's going to swap our weather support with a different one and resolve special. So we're going to go into Blizzard. And then we end our turn. Okay. So, right. I don't know if I'm going to flash freeze twice, though. That might be too much. All right, this is going up 2 acceleration per player, so it goes to 8 out of 14. Attacks, Ronan attacks Storm. So let me think. I like to keep a double for the torrential rain. All right, so could just do 1 flash. Oh, it gets double boost cards. Yeah. I'm just wondering if we should play both flash freezes. Because he'd be -7. But then we're going to be short on the torrential rain, though. Yeah, I think that's fine. All right, so we're going to play both flash freezes with 2 cards. When the villain attacks you, the villain each main engage with you gets -3 attack while attacking you this phase. If Blizzard in play, resolve special. But there's no minions out. But so we do double flash freezes. So he's actually -7. So I doubt he's going to penetrate me, but oh, that sounded so wrong. Okay, so he did come. Wait, hold on. He came really close. He had 7 exactly, but that does no damage. Yeah, Rona hits big. That's a boost onto onto Shadows of Past with boost ability. All right, now he's gonna attack Jubilee. I will defend for Jubilee. And because it's an activation that gets hurt, it's 1 only. Okay, my camera is really out of focus. Let me quickly fix that. Let me just see here. So I thought, because I can't even see focus. Yeah, so there you go. That's better. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why I was so out of focus, but all right. Going to the counter phase. I have 1 card left with Storm. Storm gets 2 encounter cards. Hall Breach. That will deal 3 damage to the first player. Yeah, let's just do 3 damage. Go to 7. We get a Kree Commando, so that has 6 health, has patrol, 1 scheme to attack. We get a Stand Accused. Now, I could block with Angel, but Angel could be giving me some damage. You know what? I'll just Milano that. So with a resource plus Milano, we cancel that. And that's from this. So this is an environment. You get the extra encounter card, but first player interrupt when a treachery card is revealed from the counter deck. Exhaust the Milano. Spend 1 resource of any type. Cancel that card's one reveal effect. All right. Pass to Jubilee. All right. I'm going to... I think what we're going to do... So I have triage. I want to play my X-Jet. 3 resources. I play that. Then I play triage. Okay. So let's play 3 resources. For the X-Jet, we use X-Jet plus like totally to play triage to heal Storm. She can Thor for 1, and I guess Thor for 1 with Angel too. So Thording for 2 there. Then we're gonna go to Jubilation, to Mallrat, to has patrol, but all right, so that's gonna come in. Storm will go Hurricane. Take that out. I will put in, and I ready my with Cape. Get my Storm's Crown out. Okay. All right, so that comes into play. I can use it as a resource generator in hero form. Gives me +1 Thord as well. Now, I can do 3 attack, I guess, and take a retaliate from the commando. He's going to pop this because this is going to go to 10 out of... He just needs to get a 4. Yeah. Yeah, I might... You know what? Let's just swing for 3 here. I might just let him pop it because we got kind of a slow start here. And I have no more flash freezes and I don't even have the energy barriers up. So doesn't make sense for me to... We're going to allow Ronan to pop it. That's fine. Okay. Garden will heal. So maybe Triage will heal Angel, and then we went to heal Storm and then use Garden to get to 9. I think that's more economically better. So All right, so we do have to do more work though with him getting to the next scheme. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got a lightning bolt, so we can kind of go big on the damage. All right, there's our confuse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A lot of full body charges. Okay. All right, so this is going up by 4, so 8, 9, 10. Okay. So 3 and a boost. Ooh, nice. Okay. So 13 does storm now with 2 boost cards. Private. Okay. So 6 threat pops it. All right, so this says, when revealed, attach the Power Stone to Ronan the Accuser. If he already has it attached, give him 1 face down boost card. The next thing is we flip it over, and it starts with 2 out of 20 is the cap. Kree Commando will, oh, one last thing, is while the Power Stone is attached to Ronan the Accuser, threat cannot be removed from the scheme. So you have to now face your demons and start hitting them, which is kind of cool. So this guy goes for 1, 3 out of 20. All right. You get a Kree Private, Power Siphon. It says Peril. Exhaust them while spend 2 power reserves, discard 1 card at random from first player. So first player would be Jubilee. Let's let's discard 1 random card. So Jubilee will it's a double. That kind of sucks. Okay. Single-minded Fury. We could cancel that, which I think I will. With Surge, because we don't have the Power Stone. Let's just resource. Boom, Milano. Okay, goes to Aura Monroe. All right, we're going to Weapon X, take a damage. Go to 8. Get a Weather Goddess. Use Garden. Go back to 10. We have a meditation, but no good targets to meditate. All right. Go to hero. When we flip, Mora Matager draws us a card. All right. So I gotta... We're going to do this. I guess I got to swing, take his tough off. He has retaliate. I take a damage because of Hurricane. I will then switch to Thunderstorm. Ready. Deal 2 damage to the private over there. And I'm going to go 1 resource to 3 for Lightning Bolt. That's going to deal 8 damage to enemy, and then Thunderstorm will resolve again. Actually, you know what? I should probably do my 2 over here. Yeah, because then I could just do this. Do my 8 to Ronan. that will take the Power Stone away. Proc Special Thunderstorm for another 2, kill Commando. Then we're going to just do a resource to play Indomitable, another resource to play my armor vest, and we have Weather Goddess to hold on to. We will throw for, oh no, let's do 4 damage, right? Yeah, 4 damage to this guy. All right. All right, Jubilee will pay a resource to do X Gene. All right, we're going to flip over. I wonder. Storm's going to take 2 damage and get the extra encounter card. Get rid of the hammer. Okay. So now we'll just do double Flash of Light. So remove 3 threat from a scheme if you paid for this card using 2 different resource types, confuse the enemy. Actually, you know what? We can do X Gene plus X Jet, keep onto our double, and still do Flash of Light. Remove 3 here. Confuse Ronin. Thunderstorm is still out, so I will smack the private, kill him, and Angel go for 3. Take damage. Okay, then we'll player action, Storm, Weather Goddess, change it to Blizzard. All right, keep on to that, and that'll be it. All right, so there's our so we do have a confuse. That's nice. There's the Jocasta 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. All right, attack Storm, double. Yeah. Guess triage will block. Piercing. Counter on this. Okay. Triage goes. Jubilee gets attacked. Yeah, I guess defend. Okay. There goes my blockers. Okay. Master plan. Discarding for a side scheme. Oh, the hammer's gone. Nice. We get superior tactics. He does not have the Power Stone, but he has it now. Okay, game time. So now Storm needs to step up, and she needs to So that's going to surge. He now has overkill and piercing with +1 attack. Comes with 3 counters on it. Okay, Desgray, let's see you beat it. I'm not totally set up, but surges into another side scheme pincer. That's going to have 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Rogue Vessel. When it rains, it pours. That's going to surge into Dark Dealings. The thing, though, is, yes, the Dark Dealings will fail here, but we have to get rid of Rogue Vessel. So Rogue Vessel will and do 1 damage to us. Player 1 is Jubilee now. Exhaust. Spend 2 resources of any type to discard it. Okay. So we'll spend the 2 resources, and this is discarded. So we got to get rid of Superior Tactics. Yikes. Yikes. So I could flip back and Maul Rat. She could get Energy Barrier, which I think would help a lot. I think that's the play, because we need survivability. So if I do leg totally for a wild plus another 2 wilds to play our hone techniques. I did 2 geniuses. Flip to here. Mutant Education. We're going to put back a double plus Shopping Spree. We're going to search for it to put it into play with Maul Rat. Comes in with 2. That will be our turn there. Okay. So, whoops. I throw for 2 up here. Change it to Hurricane. Knock this one out. Go back. Grab an Energy Barrier. Oh, they're in my deck. All right, and then we do Storm's Crown, Meditation Dauntless for Jocasta. So Jocasta comes into play, allows me to look through my discard pile for a defense event. We'll find a Flash Freeze. We're gonna activate that. When we change weather, let's flip to Storm's Cape. Storm's Cape will resolve to Ready Me. Okay. All right. Just looking. Yeah. Okay. Throw for 2 off here. We're going to use X-Jet plus another for energy barrier. So that's 2 energy barriers. And that's going to keep me alive versus this freak of nature fanaticism. Then we're going to thwart for... Yeah, I might want to thwart this to 2 because I'm scared about it. Okay. And that will be it. So hopefully Storm can take some of these counters down. There's 3 of them. With Flash Freeze, I think we'll be in a good position. Okay. You might be saying, why the Quinn carrier? I have the support player side scheme, so that's what that's for. Blinding Flash is great, actually. So that will give a confuse and stun. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Goes up by 6. Goes to 8. Oh, sorry, guys. I cannot... we can't scheme that off as long as he has the power stone. So we put 2 more there. That goes down by 2. All right, he schemes 3 with the boost, 4, 5. So we got 15. Attack Storm, 1 counter off. We're gonna defend. And do our crown to do Flash Freeze. So -3 plus 3 defense plus energy barriers. So it's like -6 with 2 more energy barriers. Anyways. All right, so you'd be attacking me for 4, 5, 6. So no damage. I'll Indomitable to ready myself. Okay. Hurricane will do 1. And then we go in counter phase. We get grounded. So now it's going to cost 2 additional resources to flip. Claustrophobia. Oh no. That flips me over. And he gets a Sinister Strike. We're just going to Milano that. So throw a resource. All right, goes to Storm. She has to exhaust to get Claustrophobia out of the game. Use Weapon X. There's Nightcrawler. Goddess. Okay. Garden. Oh shoot. This is my Storm deck. Okay. All right, let's flip. Do we want the card draw for Morbid Tager? Thinking. What, I mean, Jubilee, I would love to get, we have to lower the main. So 2 of the same is here, And then I got, yeah, enough to do. Okay, so we'll get the extra card with Storm. More Matager. A repurpose. Okay. Not exactly what I wanted, but all right, we're going to have to yeah, that's what we're gonna have to do. Damn it. I think we're gonna have to blow up one of my energy barriers because I become a 4 Thort. But if I can get the Power Stone from him, it would have to be a basic attack though. Okay. All right. We're going to Weather Control Thunderstorm. Do 2 damage to Ronan. Ready. I hit him for 3. I take back the stone. And then we're going to go 1, 2. Three, 4. Do we want the Hellcarrier at this point? Oh, that's a good question. Because I can do. Let me see here. 2 resources. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I can use the X-Jet. So if I use the X-Jet, Hellcarrier X-Jet could get another energy barrier down. And then I can have Karoo 5 Thort. So Pinsir could be taken off, plus Jocasta to keep it from popping. But then Endurance is not being utilized. Oh, wait. Oh, yes. Okay. 1, 2, 3rd. Because I think we want to go into, all right, repurpose. We get +2 on a Thort, so we're 5. Readies us. We repurpose. Thort Pinsir off. And then Jocasta, Thort 2, 13. And we'll wait for a play action. Okay. Jubilee. So we got to pay 2 resources to flip. All right, Jubilee's, I guess. Yeah. 2 resources. She flips. X gene plus these two resources. Blinding flash. Choose X enemies where X is number. We're gonna stun and confuse. So we'll confuse Ronin and stun Ronin. I will Thor for 1 to 12. Okay. And that gets out of the game. That will be it. Oh, before we end, I'm going to Weather Goddess to go to Blizzard. There we go. We're going to deck out extra encounter card for Storm. I need to get Jubilee's items in play, though. But I'm trying to survive the fanaticism. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Okay. Goes up by 4, 16. Stun on Storm. Will attack Jubilee. Will defend. 3 defense with Blizzard. So he's like 0 with the boost at this point. And only 1 card because it's activating on Jubilee. Okay. I will do 2 of the energy barriers. So I take 1 damage. Fling 2 at him. All right. Gets it tough. Oh, shoot. This would surge into Kree Lieutenant, into Under Fire. Which we'll do 2 more, and then acceleration. Okay, so this is definitely his tempo turn on me. I do have a magic to put Lieutenant back into the deck, though. You stand accused. He's getting +1 attack. So he's like 4 attack. He's down to 1 counter and fanaticism. I do have the 2 energy barriers. I'm at 6 health. So I could stop 3. So he's like 2 attack with boost with 2 additional boost cards. If he gets doubles on 2 additional boost cards, that's 6 damage that kills me. Jubilee has more health. So I think Jubilee could defend because she has 8 health. Yeah, so we'll do that. So 2 boost cards. Okay. All right. So Blizzard's like -3, but +1 attack. So 2 attack, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Down to 3. Both fanaticisms are gone. We still have our cancel. I have to discard an upgrade or support. I mean, I'm kind of leaning towards an energy barrier. But, yeah. Exhaustion. First player discards a random card. Power Siphon. Torrential Rain. Well, that sucks. I needed that card. Blindside, stun the first player. Oh, we didn't ready the Milano. What am I doing here? Oh, boy. All right, the good news is he doesn't have fanaticisms anymore. Yeah, we'll just exhaust the Milano. But the... Okay, goes to Jubilee. All right, Jubilee is going to do 1 resource, 2 resource, 3 resource. Play that. Actually, Hellcarrier for Magic. Use a Genius to play that. Okay. Yep. All right, so Magic does a cool thing. After you play Magic from your hand, spend a Genius resource, choose a non-elite minion, engage with X-Men hero, shuffle that minion into the counter deck. She's going to send Kree Lieutenant into Limbo. And then I will also do X-Gene plus a resource for Flash of Light. Remove 3. Then Magic will thwart for 1. Go to 2 here. We'll flip. And Storm. All right, use Crown to play my Unflappable. And double for Endurance. We're gonna change to Hurricane. Remove 2 off the main. Ready with Cape. Thwart for 3. Yep. So 97. Then Weather Goddess back to Blizzard. That will be my turn. Okay, so I think that was an okay turn. But we do need to flip with Storm, though. Okay, we got Nightcrawler and Black Widow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we got pretty good allies to put out. Our build support finally comes out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. We got Shadow Cat as well. Okay, so pretty good. Goes up by 5. Goes to 12. Confused on Jubilee. Ronin attacks Storm with 2 boost icons. Defend. If I defend 3 armor, 4, 5. Yeah, we'll defend. Oof. Okay. So 6, 7. I've got 3, 4, 5. So I take 2. I fling Tough off. He does not get the Power Stone back. Okay. Drawing near. That's gonna almost put out my nemesis. So after your turn begins, discard the top card of your deck. Place one pursuit counter on pursue the pass for each printed resource icon. Hall Breach. We have to do. So it's either exhaust Milano or spend 2 geniuses. I think I'll spend the 2 geniuses. All right. Okay. So we spent Shadowcat plus another genius there. All right, so you stand accused. We could block. Well, the thing is, there's 3 overkills, 3 privates. There's 1 private there, 2 private. So there's 1 more private out of the deck being this thick here. It's pretty thick. So we could block with magic. And I think that would be safe. I mean, we're taking a gamble. Because if it's overkill, Jubilee's dead. I think, but we'll take it. So 4 attack minus splitters, 3 2 boost cards, block with magic. We get that plus that. Okay. All right. So what's gonna happen is a pursue goes here. Goes to Storm being first player. We have Nightcrawler. That's really good. Okay, let's go Storm's Crown, Hellcarrier. Wait, not Hellcarrier. A double. Nightcrawler. When an X-Men character would take any amount of damage from an enemy attack, we spend a power resource and return Nightcrawler to your hand, prevent all that damage. Comes in play. I do want to get Black Widow in there, so 1, 2, 3. Black Widow. She has an interrupt when a card is revealed from the counter deck. Exhaust Black Widow, spend a genius resource, cancel the effects of that card, and discard it, then reveal another from the counter deck. All right, so she'll come in. So we're racking up the allies now. I'll spend a resource and put my electrostatic armor down, which gives me deal 1 damage back when I defend. Okay, they'll both go 4 onto the main scheme. Brings it to 12 to 8. Let's change weather. Hurricane. Remove ready. 2, 6. What do I got with this one? We got a firecracker. Okay. All right, Thor for 3. Okay. We're gonna go. Oh, but he gets 2 additional boost cards. That's gonna be rough. Okay, but we gotta get a bigger hand size here. Garden. Okay. So the shadows will come out. Start of Jubilee's turn. I have to discard, add 1, so it goes to 5. So Humpty Dumpty comes out. He has toughness. He's a 2 scheme, 1 attack, 4 health. After Nanny attacks you, if you control 1 or more allies, search the counter deck, discard pile, and set aside area for 1 copy of Lost Child. So, engaged with me. I don't have any allies out, so that's good. Naughty Children will show up, and I have to count the different resources, and then I place those onto here. So I've got Genius, Genius, Wild, Genius, Power. So 3 different. So it goes to 5. And then these get added to the counter deck. All right, we're going to discard identity specific card to get rid of drawing near. I'm going to heal, go to 6. Flip over, more Matager. Draws me a card. Okay. We deck out extra encounter card. Okay. So I'm gonna go double. For Forge, which will grab me Dex match. Okay. Actually, you know what? We should grab Utopia. That's a better. Utopia is much better. All right. Then we go Plasmoid Energy. For Firecracker. Deal 4 damage to an enemy if you paid this card using 2 different resources. Stun that enemy. We take a Retaliate, go down to 5, and we stun Ronin. Keep our Utopia for the next turn. And we have, let's throw it for 1 with Forge onto the Crisis. Okay. Oh, nice. We got a lightning bolt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And a meditation. Okay. Do we have a flash freeze in our deck? No, but okay. This is going up by 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. Schemes with 2 boost cards. 2 scheme 4, 5, 4. Yeah, pretty bad. 4, 5, 6, 7. So is that 15? Holy crap. Tax Jubilee stun comes off. Nanny hits me for 1. Retaliate with Hurricane. Okay. Create Commando. Superior Tactics. Yanks the Power Stone away from me. He'll attack. Place 1. Sinister Strike. We also have Nightcrawler. If we want to bounce him back. Which I wouldn't mind, but I think just blocking with Forge is fine. If I do, I'd have to spend Indomitable, it looks like, which I kind of like having Indomitable, but yeah, we'll take it undefended. All right, and then I'm going to spend a power to bounce Nightcrawler back to my hand to stop the damage there. Dark Designs, we're going to have to cancel that. I will cancel that with a resource. Okay, a lot of work to do here. Jubilee's turn. Gotta get her items down. Like, this is not working great. So we got the Nanny. Oh, the Nanny does take Forge. So, okay, what we're gonna do, we're gonna do a different, because I don't, we'll defend with Forge that 1 damage, so Forge dies. I would heal, the tough stays on because he's dead, doesn't retaliate, because I don't want, my ally to get taken. So we'll just correct that, because I forgot that the Nanny steals your allies. Okay. So, I've got some plays here. Wolverine would be also nice to get out. So I can go X-Jet plus so 1, 2, 3 totally. Wait, no, Helicarrier. All right, that's gonna be 4 for Wolverine. And then X-Gene plus okay, actually. Right, so X-Gene plus a physical Flash of Light. Put a Confuse on Ronan. Remove 3 off Naughty Children. Wolverine hits the tough, does 3 damage, takes 2 consequential and a retaliate. And I could do a couple things here, but just throw for 1 to get my children out. flip to this side. Question is, are we gonna have, shoot, this is a little scary though. So we have to do damage to get the Power Stone back. We have to kill this. I have limited resources though. That's, I mean, I could meditate, but we also have to kill Kree Commando. So I think we're gonna have to attack him for 3. Because we have to kill Kree Commando. There's a lot of things we have to do. Oh gosh. All right, I think we could still make this work. We're gonna take a damage, Weapon X. Get a flash freeze. Garden, heal 2. Go to hero, or we can exhaust to do meditation for Nightcrawler. Flip over. Then we're gonna change to Thunderstorm, ready, Wormitager, draws me a card. We do 2 damage. So question is, the 2 damage, where should that go? This is 3. I gotta do 3 more here. I guess I do the 2 damage here. That guy's scheming for 2 though. So I could do a lightning bolt. That would kill that and do damage, get the Power Stone. And I have 3 Thwart. Black Widow, Nightcrawler go off that. 3 plus changing to Hurricane. I remove 5. That then is down to 10. Then it goes up another 5. So 15 at the start. He would put 2 more, 17. He is confused. So, okay, we do live another day, if my math is right. But we'd have to give, Black Widow would have to go, right? I think. Okay. So 1 resource, 2 resource, Storm's Crown, Lightning Bolt. It's gonna do 8. So down to 5. And then 2 damage with the Lightning Bolt kills him. Oh shoot. We have to get rid of that first. So here's the question. Yeah, I would have to throw it with Black Widow and Nightcrawler. Okay, do that first. Then we Lightning Bolt. Boom, kill. Now we're able to get the Power Stone. Then we Thor for 5. Thor for 3 plus Weather Goddess to go Hurricane. So now we're moving 5. Okay. All right, this is a close game. All right, so that will be it. Ready up, hopefully. Oh, Wolverine heals to full. We're getting to that point where we want to one turn kill him, but all right, got 2 flash freezes, so don't have to worry about dying in hero form with Storm. Got magic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Ooh, we got aggressive energy too. Just need that side scheme to show up. But that's pretty good damage. We could also do the maul too. Oh, when I was in altar, let's do, before we, at the end of the player phase, let's maul rat to put that out. Okay, there we go. All right, so 15. Can't scheme on Jubilation. 2 from Nanny. So 17 out of 20. Tax Storm. 2 boost cards. I do have the flash freeze. So Crown for 1 flash freeze. Just wondering if I should play the other flash freeze. Yeah, let's pay another resource. So double flash freeze. So -6. Okay. Yeah. All right, so he gets the hammer. I take no damage. I do a retaliate back. I unflappable. Get Weather Goddess. That's gonna be it. Cut the power. We don't need that right now. Oh gosh. Under fire. Shut up. Why? Gets the Kree armor. You stand accused. We're gonna have to cancel that. Pay a resource. Ugh. Guess the aggression energy one. Gosh. All right, tax me. 1 counter on here. Double. -6. I'll just take it. Okay, no damage. Let's read this card for a sec. Reduce the amount of damage attached character takes from each attack. So retaliation is not an attack. So it goes down by 2. All right, question is, got a little bit of threat removal here, but Shadowcat. All right, we got to get rid of cut the power. So Thor for 3 brings it down to 3. I'm going to Clear Skies, and that draws me a card and I'm ready. All right, Thor for another 3. Get cut off the power out. Going to use Hell Carrier to play Death Focus. I will do Weather Goddess to, or I could play action that. Yeah. Could play action that. Let's use X-Jet to play. Or wait, no, I'm going to need, yeah. Yeah, I think that's going to be it. We'll play action. All right, Jubilee. So Wolverine will slash, do 3 damage. I will flip over and do more Matager, draw a card. Okay. I will kill. All right, we're going to do 1 resource, 2 resource, 3 for Shadowcat. And then X-Chain plus another resource. Flashes of Light. Put a Confuse. Probably the worst Jubilee player. I don't have any of her items. I can throw for 2. Now I have Defocus plus the X-Jet. All right, let's do Weather Goddess to change to Hurricane. Eliminate that, which will bring me Energy Barrier. Then Defocus, I guess, plus X-Jet, Torrential Rain, remove 5, down to 7. And these are play actions I'm doing. And how many cards I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'll hold on to Indomitable. And that will be it. Grand finale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Goes to 12. All right, Attack Storm. 10 health. Oh, we got to take 2 damage to confuse him. So I'll take 2. Extra encounter card. We have to get rid of the hammer. Or we can't confuse him. So we'll call for a play action and do that. Okay. So 2 boost cards. I think we let Nightcrawler block it. So take on Offended. Yep. Damn it. Confused comes off. All right. All right. So power. Nightcrawler bounces back. 1 on Jubilee will defend. It's 1 damage from Hurricane. Okay, hold on. Oops. All right. So we're defending. He's got 4, 5. I have 3 armor. So I could get a perfect defense off. That will. So the ping will kill him. Flip to other side. Goes to 50. Now he has retaliate and toughness. He will search the counter deck, discard for superior tactics, and reveal it, which will grab the Power Stone. And then I guess Hurricane would take his tough off. Oops. We do draw a card with Unflappable, but that's gonna net us an extra card. It's pretty rough. Okay, sure. Extra encounter card. So we deck out. I'm nervous. All right. 5 encounter cards. Oops. Kree Lieutenant, Special Delivery. I'll let Special Delivery go. We'll defend with Shadowcat. Okay. So that was good. Shadowcat dies. That would surge to creep commando into, it would take Wolverine with 2 damage. He would get tough. And we'll just Milano that. Yeah, I guess throw away X-Gene. Okay. Or use Storm's Crown. There we go. Keep it just in case. All right, Jubilee's turn. All right. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. We have a good card to deal with that, though. All right, let's do double to play our Martial Prowess. So Martial Prowess will be played. He also has the freaking... We could play target acquire. Like, we have 1 card left in the counter deck. I could take 2 damage to yourself, 1 face and counter card, and then it shuffles. Oh no, it goes back into the deck. Grand Finale seems good too. All right. X Gene plus martial prowess plus totally grand finale. Doing 8, so we can do 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 5. Okay. Yeah, we'll do 2 and 2, 2, 2, 2. And then Storm, I guess we'll take 2 damage to get extra counter card and acceleration. Okay, what I will do, weather control to thunderstorm, knock tough off, ready me, play action, X jet plus a resource for firecracker, deal 3, take a retaliate, get the power stone. That would be Jubilee's turn. Oh man. But torrential rain, I can't. Oh, I can't get the power stone because okay, I gotta wait for a play action. I have to. All right, we still could get the ton off. Okay, wait for a play action. Hold on. Can't do it. Storm will go. So, Death Focus, Hell Carrier, plus a resource, Blast to win. So it's not an attack, so he gets the full 3 damage, and then these are all dead. But I gotta thwart 4 there. How do I do that? Oh, Nightcrawler. Right. Okay. Okay. Yeah, if I play Nightcrawler. Okay, I'm looking. Yeah, I could get Nightcrawler. I think is the safe play. This is going up by 4, 5, 6, 17, 18, 2 away on that. That's pretty bad. Okay, play Nightcrawler. All right, so Storm and Nightcrawler throw for 4. Knock that out. Play action. X-Jet plus this. The Firecracker, deal 3. Take a retaliate. Grab this. Get a stun. Okay. We're living barely. Oh, we're Raven and freaking Thunderstorm. Yikes, that is scary. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, this is good. We have Blinding Flash that will buy us some time. Okay. Goes to 18. Stun. Attack Storm. We're going to have to Nightcrawler this. I mean, yeah, we're going to have to Nightcrawler this. Okay. Put 1 activation. Okay. All right, spin, exhaust the helm. Nightcrawler bounces back. Protects me. Naughty Children. Oh, that's not what I needed to see. Physical Power, Wild. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So it goes 6. That might do me in. Nanny. Dark Designs, we have to Milano that. Warrior skill. Gosh. Blindside, stun the first player. Sure. Okay. Don't. We have Torrential Rain. Okay. It's not terrible. It's not terrible. Okay, let me think about this. Got to get rid of the Naughty Children. Okay. So it's at 6. So if I do this 1, 2, 3 for Nightcrawler. Thort. Four. And then Weather Control to Hurricane. Ready me. Pop it. Okay. Then we got a resource. Plus a resource for Torrential Rain. To remove 5. Throw for another 2. And I think I can flip because I have the flash thing. So do Garden. Oh, before I flip, we'll Weather Control and change it to. Let me see what's in my hand. So we're going to Blinding Flash him. Just trying to think about that. I think going to Thunder is not terrible. So for flip, we go Thunder, take Tough off. Because we're going to stun and confuse him, and then we have a blocker, so... yeah. Okay. Also had Def Focus. That would... okay, if I use Def Focus, that would allow me to keep one of the Weather Goddesses. All right, so what I could have did, I could have Clear Skies. Okay, Def Focus we didn't use for the Torrential Rain. So that allowed me to keep another Weather Goddess. So we could have, from Hurricane, went to Clear Skies. Which would have drew me a card, which I would keep my Lightning Bolt, but then the stun would come off on her. Then we can go Weather Goddess back to Thunderstorm to do the 2 damage. Okay. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. All right. So we got to do X-Gene plus 2 more resources. So 1. Wait a second. Could we do this? X-Gene, Martial Prowess for Firecracker. No, we're shorter. We're short 1 resource for the blinding. Okay. Ah, son of a gun. Okay. All right, so X-Gene, Firecracker, Blinding Flash. Okay. Which will stun. Okay. And then I will just punch this guy or throw for 2 on here. Okay. That'll be my turn. All right, we're getting there, guys. I think next turn is the big turn, perhaps. Part of me wonders. Yeah. Okay. Oh. Keep up the pressure. There we go. There's our win condition. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, perfect. And we got Flash of Light. Okay, this will work. And we got one of our lightning bolts. 1, 2. Got 2. Okay, we got it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we just gotta survive this round. If we survive this round, we win. It's at 9. Goes up 6, so 15. Okay. Confused. Stun. Counter card. Single-minded Fury. That's not bad. We got Nightcrawler to block that, so he's gonna attack me with 2 boost cards, but let's make sure we have the power for it. Yes. Okay, so Nightcrawler will block for Jubilee. Okay, so we're gonna pay power, and Nightcrawler bounces back to our hand. Pincer Maneuver. Surges with a tough. Master Plan. That's 4 more there. Okay, so can we win here? I think we can. We're gonna go for it. We gotta do 44 damage. Let's play Keep Up the Pressure. So this is our winning card here. It's 4 on it. Each player may search their deck and discard pile for an attack event added to their hand. Till the end of the phase, each attack event deals 1 additional damage. So that's gonna have 4. Okay. So, just wondering how I want to go about this. We also want to get rid of that, I think, the Kree Combat Armor, which yeah. So if I do X gene plus a resource for Flash of Light, move 1 here. Or do we want to play action that? So I got Martial Prowess plus this. Hold on. Yeah, let's play action that. So we won't do that just yet. Because I'm thinking we're going to grab our 3-cost event. We have this plus that plus a power to play it. Right. And then this would play Flash of Light. Okay. We have Milano too as a resource. So we got a few resources. But the question is, can we spend 3 resources to get rid of that? So Flash of Light, this plus Colossus, right? Then to do my ultimate, I need to pay that plus that plus that. So now I got 1 resource left. And I could go Milano plus Jubilee plus this to remove that. Right? Because Flash of Light, this, Flash of Light. My big one is this, boom. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so like totally for a wild. Milano plus another wild to remove that. All right, we're gonna wait for a play action to finish stuff, but pass it to Storm. So we got our 2 lightning bolts. So I think Storm's going to take a damage for weapon X and get a Weather Goddess. Garden will heal 2. And let's see what happens. So flip to hero. Mormont Tager draws me a card. That's huge. A double. We needed that. Okay. So he's got freaking tough. Gotta remember that. So how do we want to get the tough off? We have 2 change weathers, basically. So I could to Weather Goddess. I guess I have to swing to get rid of his stupid tough. That sucks. Okay. This one is okay. I take a retaliate. I bounce that. 43. We're gonna go repurpose to get rid of that and bump our attack by +2 and get it ready. Okay. So we're gonna play Storm's Crown, Helicarry, Death Focus, Lightning Bolt to 10. So he was at 43. So 33. I take a retaliate, go to 8. I'm gonna swing for 5 with Thunderstorm. Take a retaliate, go to 7. I'm gonna Weather Control to Hurricane. Take 2 off here. Play action, the Flash of Light. Exchange plus a physical. Throw Confuse on. Remove this. Now we get to search our decks for Identity Event card and add +1 more additional damage to those attacks. All right, so Jubilee will find her grand finale, which is right here. And I will get another lightning bolt. Okay, so now we're gonna go double 3. Oh, before that, we're gonna Weather Goddess to change to lightning. Thunderstorm. Doing 2. Cape readies me. We'll swing for 5. Go to 21. Take a retaliate. We'll play a Thunderstorm doing 10 down to 11. Take a retaliate. And I could play another Thunderstorm, but so that's gone. Let's play action Jubilee. So if we spend, the Thunderstorms are doing 1 additional damage. So he's at 10. So let's end it with Jubilee. So physical, Martial Prowess, X-Jet plus power. So wild, physical, power. Now this is doing 3 and then 3, 3, 3. So that's 12. So I have 4. So I would do 3, take a retaliate, another 3, take a retaliate, another 3, take a retaliate, and then finally kill him. All right, so that ended it there. That's the grand finale. So we did it, guys. We won. What's funny is we never really did the hone technique. I guess I need to put more. We played it, but we never kind of. But yeah, it worked out. I mean, this is huge. I think this is one of the main reasons you want to play Jubilee and Aggression for just. I mean, no, if you're teaming up with Jubilee, this is huge. Good for Gambit. Any hero with that multi-attack, Black Widow with her Dance of Death. But yeah, that sort of kind of won it for me. We were actually short 1 resource for the third. Like we could do another lightning bolt, but then we couldn't grand finale. So we were kind of, yeah. But it worked out. We had enough damage. Very close game. I think, yeah, getting rid of. Well, here's the thing: if we didn't get rid of the armor, I think we would have done maybe 7 less damage, but it would have gave me another thunderstorm. So, we could have won that way as well, but because we were short, we couldn't do grand finale plus 3 thunderstorms. We could only do, or lightning bolts, 2 of them. Well, that's going to end it. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know. I know the game went kind of long. We played the control build-up game against Ronin, so that's kind of how it is. We weren't going for a rush here. We were trying to build up and then do the big combo there, but it got pretty dicey. There was some close calls. Nightcrawler was clutch. I think there was a bunch of flash freezes that really shut Ronin down, and then Jubilee did a lot of stunning and confusing. Funny part is we don't have any of her items out. The main thing is we were setting up Storm with her stuff, and then when Ronin got the fanaticism, I got scared, and then I wanted to basically get her energy barriers up, and it worked out. Anyways, thanks guys for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one.